Explain risk-free.
So, okay, yeah, sorry. Sorry, got it. Okay. Default answer. So for context, the question was, I am risk-averse, and I only feel safe when my money is in the bank. I guess I can see the number, right? What should I do in terms of investing beyond the bank, right?
And stock markets make them nervous.
Oh, stock markets make them nervous.
Other financial investments.
And financial investment.
Mattress banking.
So there's risk and reward in everything. The one really bad thing about cash, like in a checking account, is it's not really growing, and inflation, the rising cost of stuff. So a couple of years ago, a ball gum was. Do you guys remember when ball gums were a bob for the big one? And then if you had a bob, you could get 2 small ones. Yeah. Have you tried to buy a ball gum now?
Where do you buy a ball gum?
Like have you tried? Yeah, they're pretty expensive. And that's what happens with cash, right? Like, if cash sits and doesn't grow, and inflation is still there, it makes it a lot harder to achieve your life goals, because inflation is still there now. So that's why it's important to invest, right? Like we said earlier, high risk, high return, and the reverse is true. So there are investments that are lower in risk, and there is something called a risk-free return. So you can make money without risk, and the way to do that is through a treasury bill. Treasury bill is a type of loan to the government for a period of less than a year. And every country has them, right? The reason it's considered risk-free is because unlike Moses' tomato farm, bad joke, I guess, but unlike my tomato farm, which I don't have one, so I wouldn't be offended. Unlike my tomato farm, the government is guaranteed to pay you back, because the government can always tax you, as you've learned, like every year, right? And the government can print money, as you've seen in the new notes, right? So the government will pay you back. And it gives a pretty decent return, right? Like in Kenya, I don't know what the rate is in Uganda. In Kenya, like I said earlier, it's about 10% a year. So it's a pretty good bedrock. And I don't know how old this person is, so I don't know, and I don't know when life events will happen. But depending on the time you have between big life events, there's enough time to grow at a rate of 10% and keep saving and investing for the money to get you to your goals. But everything goes back to the goals, right?